Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to see you today on our next webinar, which is dedicated to a very important topic. The topic is education and our special Jmix Academy program. We have a lot of things to discuss and highlight today, and I have a guest today. Our guest today is Victoria.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Victoria is responsible for promoting the Jmix Academy program worldwide, and she is interacting with the people from the education area. Before we start, I see that people are gathering on our YouTube channel. I would like to ask a few questions to Victoria to make our today guests get more information, to make our guests get more informed about the daily business you are doing. Well, my first question is basically how long have you been already involved in the Jmix Academy program at Jmix?
Yeah, thank you, Victor. I think I've been working in this field for about 2 years now, and for me, it's been a really rewarding experience. I think so. So before this, we issued academic license, view documents, confirming academic status, and just sent our licenses. So as for me, there was no real dialogue or connection. And that's why I'm thrilled that we have been able to shift this approach and communicate with academics.
Wow, super. That's great. And can you share some thoughts about your personal mission in this area? What are you going to achieve within the Jmix Academy program?
Well, I think that my primary mission is to make Jmix accessible and valuable to the academic community. And I aim to build a network of professors and students who are not only familiar with the technology, but also are eager to cooperate and support each other. So I want to create a community where knowledge sharing and mutual growth are at the core. I think this is my main mission.
Yeah, for sure. I think that the network across the academical, let's say, society is very important, especially in this area when we talk about technologies and spreading the word of mouth across people who have already touched Jmix and understood its value well. And how do you evaluate your current progress? Do you think that our activities in Jmix Academy area is successful or not?
Well, of course, I think that it is very successful because we were able to have several class devs, and I have communicated with several professors and students. For me, it was a really valuable experience because I could feel sometimes their pain and know
Well,
how we could help them. And of course, it brings me joy to hear that our product made a huge success for them, and they were able to do something valuable with that. So that
yeah,
is
I would
great.
like to add that Victoria is a little bit shy because she's speaking basically every week with the people from the Academy Society, not a
Yes.
few.
Thank you, Victor.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, and basically, I know that Jmix brings a lot of values, not only for developers but also for the people from the education area. But still, we'd like to see better numbers, yeah, in terms of users. And now, what do you face? What do you see as main challenges within the current academy program right now to increase the speed of scale of Jmix adoption across the academy society, academy
Mm.
community?
Yeah. I think that one of the biggest challenge is to establish this direct communication with academics. So language barriers can sometimes be an issue, and of course I understand that because not all our academic users are native in English speaking. So me on
Yeah,
my
yeah, for
own,
sure.
yeah, me on my own, like English is not my native language, so and that's okay. So additionally, building like trust and encouraging open dialogue can take some time, especially when academics are like juggling with lots of activities on their
Uh-huh.
own. And yeah, it may be challenging, but it is also rewarding.
Great. My last question before we started: what do really motivate you most? So, what gives you energy to proceed with that?
Um, I think what I really enjoy most is the moment when I successfully connect with a professor or a student, and we can engage in an open dialogue. So these conversations often lead to new insights, and I can have a deeper understanding of how we can support our academic community. So it's incredibly fulfilling to me.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Like
Mhm.
we are talking right now. Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Only it also engage. That's great. Oh, I think that we have some stable audience right now in the channel. And I'm Laden, hello. I'm going to deliver the words to Victoria. She has a dedicated presentation. And before she starts, I want to say that please don't keep emotions in yourself and push hearts, buttons, and flames when you see something engaging, exciting, and give us our feedback. Give us your feedback right in the chat. Maybe some questions. We'll try to answer them while we will provide the presentation or at the end when we'll finish. So let's start, Victoria, with your nice demo.
Yes, thank you very much, Victor. So, at first, I would like to thank all for taking the time to be with us today. Yeah, as I told, it is very important to cooperate in academic community. This is my main goal, so thank you. And of course, we encourage you also to share your thoughts in the chat. Our meeting will approximately last 30-45 minutes, and we will be able to answer your questions after our presentation. And I would also like to point out that our webinar is being recorded, and afterwards it will be published on the YouTube channel. So let's start. You have heard several words about myself, but I would like to add some info about me. So I have been a part of the Jmix team for over 3 years, working as an inside sales manager. And in this role, I communicate directly with clients, I handle invoicing, and strive to understand the needs so I can assist people effectively. If a client stops using our license, I make it a point to find out why and explore ways to address their concerns and needs. This experience has given me valuable insights into our typical client profile, our strengths as a company, and how we can better support our users. So yeah, sorry. Also, as I told, I For 2 years, I've also taken on the role of leading our efforts to engage with the academic community. And I work closely with academics, conduct customer development sessions, and aim to understand the needs. Additionally, I'm the person who reviews the documents you submit to verify your academic status. And you could say that I serve as a local Sherlock Holmes, ensuring that everything is in order and making the process as smooth as possible for the academic users. So let's start with discussing today's agenda. First, I'd like to share a little bit of information about how Jmix began its journey in the academic community. Then I'll explain who Jmix is suitable for. And after that, I'll highlight the advantages and explain how you can get your hands on this solution. And last but not least, I'll mention some extras that we can offer, such as a 21-hour course and certification. Finally, we'll wrap with your questions. Since 2016, Jmix, known as Cuba Platform at the days, has been an open source platform. From the beginning, we've provided complimentary licenses to academic organizations, supporting their endeavor to cultivate skilled software developers. With the improvement of our product and rebranding, our approach hasn't changed. We are still committed to making technology accessible and also nurturing young minds for the benefit of the entire IT community. Today, Jmix is being used for academic purposes in 38 countries, with over 200 licenses issued more than 70 universities. We are dedicated to expanding our reach and enhancing the support we provide to our users. So you may see the map right now on the screen. And let's hear the real people. Each year, we receive numerous requests for academic licenses. And many educators and students have already successfully integrated Jmix into their academic projects. And of course, have shared their valuable feedback about the program. So you can have a look at some of the professor's opinion right now. They are on the slide, or also visit the Capterra and G2 for additional reviews that were published. So we had a chance to conduct CASDAVs, as I told earlier, and based on the data that we have received, we are ready to talk about specific advantages in the academic environment. So you may ask, who is Jmix suitable for? Yes, in the academic field. We can identify 3 main groups in the academic community. Of course, it is for professors who would like to have an overall tool to teach Java, Spring, Vaadin, and Jmix itself. It will also work for students who want to use a multifunctional tool that they can use to successfully write their final paper. And let's not forget also about academic enthusiasts that can use Jmix for writing applications for the benefit of the academic community. But how each group can benefit from Jmix? Let's have a closer look. I would like to start with the case. And I want to tell you a little bit about the University Rey Juan Carlos. So the professor, Agustin, was looking for a Java-based solution that could cover various academic needs, from database design to front-end development. Given the academic context, it was crucial that it is an open source product with available code source allowing collaboration with students. There were also students of different levels in the group, and there were a need for development to start as quickly as possible for everyone. And after evaluating alternatives, Agustin told that Jmix really stood out as the most suitable choice. Its Java foundation and comprehensive features made it the perfect fit. As a result, they were very happy with the choice, and I was very happy to hear that. So, based on the experience of this university and others, we can clearly identify who would benefit most from Jmix and how it addresses their unique needs. First and foremost, Jmix is perfect for professors looking to innovate their teaching methods and boost student engagement. With Jmix, you'll be able to create a more interactive and immersive learning environment. fostering deeper learning outcomes, and keeping your students actively involved. For those of you who wish to provide students with hands-on experience through real-world cases, Jmix offers a comprehensive development framework. This allows your students to dive into academic projects from the get-go. Our current academic users value Jmix's ability to simplify technical complexity and offer an intuitive development experience. Clear documentation, free AI assistant, and integrated visual tools facilitate the learning process, enabling students to focus on mastering fundamental concepts without being overwhelmed by modern web development concepts. That all really helps to start programming right away. Finally, for departments that do not yet have a computer science program, Jmix provides a perfect introduction to Java with Spring Boot and object-oriented programming. It serves as a comprehensive overview, enabling you to establish a solid foundation for your students and potentially expand your department's offerings in the future. And of course, I would like to point out that our developers are available to assist you with any questions or challenges that may arise, ensuring seamless support through the Slack channel and our Jmix forum. But what about solution for students? I think that each of us has been in such a situation when the deadline is nipping in your heels. The project or diploma needs to be submitted, but there is still a long way to go. And you're just staring at the screen and wondering, how shall I start? Does the situation ring any bells? Now I invite you to imagine having a game-changing framework that sweeps away the hassle of front-end development and other typical project hurdles from the get-go. You can say it is not possible, but I beg to differ. Jmix is a lifeline for students craving to amplify their knowledge and fast-track their development process. Whether you are an eager learner in the heart of an IT course or a seasoned procrastinator facing an imminent deadline, Jmix emerges as the ultimate ally in your academic journey. Picture this. As the clock ticks closer to submission, Jmix plays the role of a digital fairy godmother, transforming your academic pumpkin into a refined, fully functional masterpiece that doesn't vanish at midnight. With Jmix, deadlines becomes opportunities, and potential is unleashed with every keystroke. So I hope that you're really already very interested in the solution. As for me, it is great. So right now, let's speak about solution for academic enthusiasts. So with the help of Jmix, you can empower educational institutions and innovate the system for internal needs. You can create your dream system and transform your digital landscape. Jmix revolutionizes the development of academic applications by offering rapid development and simplicity, allowing institutions to deploy robust solutions with ease. And right now, let's summarize the advantages. We have spoken a lot about different groups and how they can benefit from using Jmix. So let's speak about it in more detail. First of all, its cost effectiveness. By leveraging the customization and integration capabilities of Jmix, academic users can create tailored applications without incurring significant costs associated with developing software from scratch. Secondly, Jmix helps with learning. The fantastic thing about Jmix is how it helps introduce students to Java and Spring Boot concepts. It gives them a practical platform to work with Java technologies, teaching them essential skills in software development. With Jmix, students can explore things like domain model design, front-end, and back-end programming, all within the Java ecosystem. All within, moreover, I can highlight its efficiency. Jmix streamlines the development process, allowing academic users to focus on their research or educational objectives rather than technical complexities. Jmix also supports the development of essential skills beyond coding, such as testing and deployment. It provides capabilities for generating unit tests, allowing students to learn the importance of testing code. And in addition to this, Jmix supports seamless integration with a variety of databases, libraries, and external systems commonly used in academic settings. Thirdly, Jmix supports collaborative work, allowing multiple users to work on projects simultaneously, making it ideal for academic research teams. This fosters teamwork and enhances the quality of academic projects. Moreover, academic users can benefit from the support, resources, and community forums available for Jmix, facilitating learning and troubleshooting. Fourthly, Jmix offers powerful customization options, allowing users to tailor the platform to the specific academic needs. With flexible workflows and integration with external tools, it adapts to individual learning styles and institutional requirements. Whether for individual learners or large institutions, Jmix provides a scalable, user-friendly solution for a personalized experience. And last but not least, Jmix is designed to adapt to evolving technology trends and requirements. Academic users can future-proof their applications by building them on a flexible and sustainable Java and Spring Boot technologies. Overall, academic users can leverage the robust features and benefits of Jmix to create innovative applications, enhance research capabilities, and support educational initiatives effectively. So we have spoken a lot about the advantages of the Jmix license. And now the most important question is how to get an academic license. So we provide free academic ROD licenses to official educational organizations and their students. The process is simple. Just follow the QR code, make a registration, and submit a request for an academic license. After filling in all the information, send in the document that provides your academic status and approval of your application, you will receive the key in the mail. You can look now at the screen and see what is included in the license. But what if you think that the ROD license is not enough? If you are open to collaboration, please describe your project, what you need an enterprise solution for. Also, upon completion of the project, we will ask you to share a use case so that the rest of the academic community knows about the Jmix possibilities and how it can help. For professors who are not satisfied with just having a license, we have another solution, an additional one. If you don't want to find yourself alone at the beginning of your journey where you learn Jmix, you can come to us. For professors that are keen on elevating expertise in Jmix, we offer a specialized course that will help not only to comprehend Jmix on your own, but also effectively pass the knowledge to students. As a result, you can incorporate the 21-hour Jmix course into the curriculum. This approach ensures you stay current with progressive solutions. So, what are the 5 themes that are included in the course? The first theme is an introduction to Jmix, which takes nearly 2 hours. By the end, you will learn what Jmix is, what it is based on, and how Jmix Studio improves the development process. You will also cover basic topics such as views and the data model. The second theme focuses on the basics of the security subsystem. After 1 hour of study, you will master authentication and authorization in Jmix, including creating a role system to define access to resources and single instances. You will also discover how Jmix Studio simplifies this process, allowing you to set up the system in just a few clicks. The third theme is working with files in Jmix, which also takes 1 hour. You will learn how to upload, store, display, and download files, covering all the essential tools for file management. The fourth theme, assessing the data layer in Jmix, will take nearly 7 hours to master. This section provides additional insights into working with the data, including GPA and DTO entities, data manager, and entity manager, additional data stores, entity traits, data security, and more. The final theme is the most extensive, so be prepared. You will spend 10 hours studying Jmix UI development. By the end, you will have answers to questions like how is Jmix better than Vaadin? What are views and why should we use XML descriptors? Additionally, you will master notifications and dialogues, background tasks, view extensions and templates, styling Jmix applications, layout rules, and more. In general, at Jmix, we believe that continuous learning and skill validation are key components of professional growth in the ever-evolving tech landscape. So that's why we proudly offer the Jmix Developer Certification Program, designed to empower developers at all levels. This certification not only enhances the technical skills in rapid business application development, but also positions you as a recognized expert among your peers and potential employers. We highly recommend that individual learners consider completing an online course or organizing team training sessions on the relevant topics to ensure you are well prepared for the certification exam. For those who feel confident in their understanding of Jmix, taking the certification without prior preparation is certainly an option, but it may be challenging, I can say. So I guess that my presentation is going to an end. And thank you once again for attention. Now I guess we are ready to hear your questions.
Thank you for your presentation. The most remarkable slide was with the demonstration of the head of the person with the X-ray scan, and there was a very minimum brain inside him.
Yeah, it was. I was trying to do my best in order to choose
it may look obsessive, yeah, but people
the correct
know. But the guy who finished the course of the user interface is brilliant. Yeah, so this is definitely true. If you will know all the tricks and tips inside Jmix UI, that's absolutely true. Will make you like this person. Okay, since there are still no questions in the chat, I will just ask a few from my side.
Yeah, sure.
Once again, what kind of document do you need to get from the person who applied to the Jmix Academy license to, let's say, apply to proceed with application or reject? What is this type of the document?
We really even do not have how to say a concrete requests for this document. So I'm just checking if this document is really valid and I can see the name and the surname and that this document is fresh. But what I would also like to mention is that with the document thing, it is just enough for a student. If several students from one university decide to get the Jmix licenses, it is better that their professor sent us the document confirming that this list of the students want to have these licenses. So we would really appreciate that.
Okay, that's great. So that means that there is no some special document, just some scan, yeah, of the document that explains the actual status of the student. Yeah, okay.
Scan, photo, yes, whatever. I have seen a lot of different variations.
It sounds so simple.
Okay. Yeah, I also think so.
Okay, that's great. And based on your experience, how, in average, or not in average, by maximum, how many requests from the students from one university did you get, just based on your experience?
No, right now I know that one university uses nearly 40 licenses simultaneously. So
Oh,
a lot of students are using it, but it's just one university, and there are also several that uses nearly 10, 15 licenses. There are nearly 4 or 5 of them. So this is like our maximum so far.
that's great. And do you receive any feedbacks from the academical community about Jmix features? Do they tell you about some things they are missing in the area?
Yes, they may also mention that stuff because I really appreciate that when I communicate with the students and professors. Of course, I'm asking not only for the advantages that they see, but also for the drawbacks that we can change it. But quite honestly, so far there are more, of course, positive reviews, but we are writing the things down on which we have to like draw our attention and trying to make them better.
Okay, okay. We have a question in the chat from Laden. He says that in former times he used Clarion. This is also a rapid application development tool from the past for generating applications building based on entity relationship model or some physical database. And he asks, how do we promote JMix right now for something more advanced like Spring Boot programming? So basically, can you share some maybe detailed information as a feedback from the existing universities who are using it right now? What are the use cases inside when especially professors say that they are using JMix as it is? In a study, they integrate it in the course, or
Mhm.
they use it in some other way.
Yeah. I understand your question. Thank you for explaining. So, of course, there are different cases. Mostly, I got an info that some of the professors took the licenses, especially the bigger amount, in order to really even integrate it in their course. But it mostly works, of course, for more proficient students, so not from the beginning. If they have gotten already some knowledge before, if they gained, and they are ready to how to say, look at the solution and to study it. Some professors also took it in order to make some inner systems better, and we also are glad to help in this case. I have heard about the app timesheets that was made with the help of Jmix. And how to say, I'm happy that our platform is used for these cases as well.
Yeah, timesheets and timetables, I've also heard
Mhm.
about that, definitely. And based on the CastDevs, me personally was invited to by Victoria. I also heard that they use JMix for different internal studies. So they
Mhm.
get some data, relational or time-related data, and to refine data or to make some manipulations with the data, they need a graphic user interface, and basically they use JMix to get this web app on top of their data fast. This is the first thing I've heard of personally, and the second thing I've heard of was the task to integrate JMix into the existing course for software engineers who have a discipline of solution design and building business applications or enterprise applications, and they promote JMix as a part of this course. So they demonstrate that special development platforms appear on the market, so they exist, and what problems can they solve, and what pre-built capabilities do they provide. And Jmix is good enough also for this exact use case. So it can definitely speed up and demonstrate how in a very short term, in a week, students can build a prototype of a real ERP system. Yeah, so it's great.
Victor, I have heard even this type of review that it is easier to make a prototype with Jmix to draw it than to draw it like somewhere in Figma, for example.
Yeah. People say,
Yeah.
definitely. I've heard this also that, for what reason should I take some modeling tool if I can do it much faster in Jmix? That's the case. That's the case. So basically, these are laboratories. These are special courses dedicated to business application development and solution design. Yeah, and finally, students. Yeah, this is a typical use case. We've seen it a lot of times with Victoria when students get applied to Jmix license when they need to finalize their graduation work. So you have just one night for all the job, and Jmix shines perfectly here in this case. This was exactly what we tried to explain. Yeah, Mladen, a lot of cases, definitely. But we are we are very happy when we see that universities take Jmix also for internal automation. That's great. Because they can. We know that as people who are working in the software development area, we know how difficult it is to find time for internal automation. We always suffer from some legacy tools also inside ourselves, and we know that it's very hard to find time and allocate resources for enhancing your own internal automation. So that's why we see it's real great. It's really great when universities take Jmix and raise the internal efficiency and make optimizations of their processes by using Jmix. That's absolutely cool. Yeah, super. Mladen, thank you very much for your questions. That's great to see you in the chat, definitely. Super. So I think we can close our today's webinar. Thank you very much, Victoria, for sharing with us the information about how Jmix can be beneficial for academia and for educational audience. And I hope that we will make a new webinar next time, maybe in autumn, with invitation of one of the professor who will tell us also personally how they can use Jmix, how they can benefit from Jmix. Because we see it's very valuable to promote this technology, especially across the universities. It will help to make people, let's say, to understand people, especially those who are just entering the software engineering role, a nice instrument, because we don't say that Jmix is a solution for all tasks. Yeah, that's definitely not. That's not. Jmix is a special tool for the special cases, but it should be nice if the man or girl or boy are graduating from the university. He knows what Jmix does, and this instrument lays in their toolbox. And when they see the relative, some similar task, they can take this tool and do the job very fast. That's our mission in general. And if you have some professor in your network, please explain how nice Jmix is. Yeah, for sure they can come and apply for academic license. So once again, thank you very much. Thank you for coming. And see you next time on our webinars. Victoria, thank you very much again. See you, everyone.
Yes, thank you. Also, it was a great pleasure to have this webinar finally, and I really hope that I will get more applications for the academic licenses.
Yeah. This is the thing we want to reach, definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.